got some new Jurassic World Rebirth news to discuss. Let's get into it. The January 2025 edition of Empire Magazine is coming our way, and there's a ton of movie news here, but we're going to be talking about Jurassic World Rebirth. They've released an image and some quotes. Maybe there's some more in the magazine when it comes out. We'll have to wait and see, but for now, let's discuss. First up, the headline, Jurassic World Rebirth goes back to what I loved about the original, says Gareth Edwards. Interesting. We've got this image here of Scarlett Johansson as Zora Bennett. Let's take a closer look. Now, this image is seemingly from the same location that the last image they released was from, this field here in the long grass. This time, though, we get to see more of Scarlett Johansson, and she's holding this, some sort of like DNA gathering rifle. I don't know. But it looks great. It looks cool. She looks very timid about what's happening here. Maybe there's a big dinosaur. Maybe she's a little worried. Who knows? But I'm interested to find out. So back to that quote from Gareth Edwards about going back to what the original did so well. He says, with an embarrassment of riches of different set piece types, scenarios, and tense, fun action moments, there will be a lot of opportunities as a filmmaker to have a lot of fun and try and play games with the audience. What kind of games are you going to be playing with us? You gonna trick us? What's going on, Gareth? And I like that they clarify down here on the bottom, a whole new chapter in the timeline of Jurassic. I've been begging for that for so long now, to clarify, more about this being part of the extended universe, that this is still in the within the timeline, within the events that happened in the previous movies. Also, Empire, you got a typo there. It's set 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. So I like this quote above from Gareth. It says, there are certainly dinosaurs it would be a crime against cinema not to include. My guess would be T-Rex. My guess would also be Velociraptor. Stuff like that it would be definitely a crime against cinema not to include. So those are the favorites. Obviously, it makes the most sense. Now, we've got some real good information here about Zora Bennett, Scarlett Johansson's character. She's the one, they say, leading the epic dino DNA hunt. And it says she's looking for meaning in her life after leaving the military. And this opportunity comes along where basically she'd never have to work again. But through that journey, she starts to question the ethical rights and wrongs of what they're doing. Wow, that sounds very Jurassic. Now, it was kind of easy to guess some of that plot where, she's maybe thinking through her choices here with this opportunity, because there was an image of Mahershala Ali with a vial of something, maybe some dino DNA on his belt. And he seemed like he was trying to get out of there, trying to go. So I always assumed that maybe he would continue the mission. He's sticking to the mission, while maybe Zora Bennett is I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Maybe we shouldn't do that. But that does it for the latest news. I am Brad Jost, host of the Jurassic Park podcast. If you want more news like this, follow our channels, follow the podcast on all podcasting platforms. Just search for the Jurassic Park podcast. We'll see you around.